Alright, the episode begins with the ship headed to the Warrior Dome, which we actually see the arrival of General Tiedemann and Brax, who actually believes to be the strongest warrior in the galaxy, which Madame Oli is decided to have him on board, which Banana was actually really excited to see Brax, but she actually told Tiedemann that she knows their secret, in which she actually prepared to tell it to the universe if Tiedemann would keep his mouth shut, which we're about to find out what his secret is. Meanwhile, back at the Summer Cove High School, everyone had gotten excellent grades on the first part of the math test that Mrs. Finch graded, which Sarah have got an A plus. But she actually told him that part two will be tougher because they had to prepare tomorrow for that test. Not before she gives Victor and Money F for their test, which they actually failed because Victor was copying Monty's, which he got every answer wrong, while the Rangers actually walking home while studying. Levi was distracted by fans signing their autographs, while Sarah was also distracted by going to the movies, which she should have actually studied for the test. When they actually spotted a buzz drone, they actually knew things were going to get trouble, which Bandana and Tilemon actually appears, which they introduce them to Brax, which the Rangers morph into actions, which we actually actually knew that Brax was actually weak, which means he actually is a coward now that we know his secret, in which the Bastarbots are actually fighting the Rangers while the three escape, which the Bastarbots have also retreated to the Warrior Dome, which which we actually should have known that Brax is actually a coward upon the other warriors they actually fought, which back at the base they actually come up with a way to easily defeat Brax. While at the same time, Sarah was headed to the movies instead of studying, which she actually shall make the plans for a new weapon, the Super Star Blade, similar to the Ninja Steel Star Blade. Which she actually heads to the movies instead of studying. Which, when the test has actually started, everybody's actually would have thought it would be easy, but it's actually tougher. But Victor and Monty actually have a plan to get out of the test, which involve Monty eating beans and actually farting, which that smell is really bad, to be completely honest. And Mrs. Finch knew that actually going to happen, so she provided everybody with masks to hide the smell, but not enough masks for Victor and Monty. And when the test is over, everybody excited about their grades, but not Sarah, which she actually has an F, which we knew that she should have studied instead of headed to the movies, which Mrs. Finch actually told her that some tests are harder than others, which we actually has to the base where the Rangers spotted Brax, who actually thought that he would be weak, but he didn't. He actually got tougher than before, which the Rangers attacks cannot actually hurt Brax because he's way stronger now. So the Rangers actually retreated back to the base, in which they actually never thought that Brax would become that strong, in which that's the lesson that Sarah actually learned, which she's actually going to work on the Super Star Blade, which she actually finished, which she demonstrated with the Lion Fire Star and used it on the Super Star Blade and such, which means that Brax had returned to fight the Rangers, which they morphed into action, which they actually used their Battle Star Morphers weapon modes to attack Brax, and then Sarah used the new Ninja Star Blade on Brax, which he actually which they defeated him, but which Cosmo actually wanted to send the Skull Gator, but Bandana actually decided to use the machine to make Brax giant, which the Rangers actually went into their swords, which Burley, Preston, and Calvin went to the Ninja Steel Megazord, while Haley, Sarah, and Levi went to the Blaze Megazord, which they actually fight Brax all by himself, which Bandana has sent not one, not two, but four Skull Gators, which Brax have retreated to the base and such, which they actually decided to split them up into two, which the Rangers had defeated the Skull Gators, which the Ninja Steel Megazord had using the modes on their Sword Stars, which they defeated two Skull Gators with the Tux Megazord mode, the Astral Megazord mode, the Sub Megazord mode, which is actually three Ninja Stars actually. And then the others used the Blaze Megazord to defeat the other two Skull Gators, in which they actually won. But back in the high school, sorry about this. Sarah had went back over to Mrs. Finch and apologized for failing the test, which she actually prepared to fail, which she actually impressed by her change of tone, so she decided to give her a second chance on the math test. And such, the episode actually ends with Victor and Monty repairing the door when they actually escaped from the smell, and they actually decided to repair it, with Monty actually ate more beans, and which he actually farted, the door actually broke, and that was the end of the episode. Alright, so I think the lesson in this episode is always prepare for your tests, because they're going to be way harder than the actual tests. The actual tests that you do on your regular classes, which Sarah actually learned it from the hard way. And such, we actually got the appearance of the Superstar Blade and the appearance of Gerald Tidamon and Brax, which I thought they're actually amazing. And so I hope that we see more of Brax soon, which we're going to see in the next episode. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy 300 here saying signing out. Laters!